Welcome to the Keystone Nationals here at Harrisburg, PA. It's the first day, Thursday, opening day. Things are, they're booming off. People are running around, vehicles rolling in, excitement's growing.
Well, welcome, Tony.
Welcome, Ray.
Well, I'm telling you, it's so far it's been a good morning so far. We got a lot, like you said, you guys are in a little bit earlier than us. A lot of things getting set up, and got a little quiet here all of a sudden. No garden tractors.
It's kind of nice.
They quieted down. Unless it's the smaller class where it's the what did Tiger Pullman say? It's the class that they rake in the potholes. They do it by hand. So a little bit on the smaller class right now, but so far so good. Lots of guys coming in. Appreciate everybody been coming over and visiting with us so far this morning. Lots of the pullers from upstate New York. Lots of the pullers from Pennsylvania. Of course, welcoming us back again this year. We're looking forward to that. And you had a chance to talk with some so far.
For quite some time, I would say. Some of the guys, they're real quick. Some of the guys, they will talk. They'll talk your ear off.
Well, it's good. I think that's what pulling's all about. Is guys that they want to go and they want to talk about their vehicles, talk about their products, talk about what they're doing, and that's what it's all about. I think the sport is. We had this conversation with a couple of boys this morning. The sport is about showing off what you have, showing off their product, and being very down to earth and one-on-one. And I think that's what makes the sport great.
And there's some guys who, they're just not vocal. They're just not vocal.
Right.
And then there's a fellow I was just talking to, 10 minutes ago? He showed me everything on his truck. He told me, he's like, oh, crawl up underneath, it's all polished. Literally, his drive shaft loops are polished aluminum.
You imagine that?
You got to see this thing. It's a beautiful
Crawls right
thing.
Underneath.
Yeah. He's showing me everything on the truck, and I'm like, one day I'm going to pull against you. You know this.
That's right. That's right. Get the camera out now. Start watching the pictures.
Yep.
It's kind of neat because you have champions from other organizations that are here. You have other big competitors from all the different organizations. Not only here in Pennsylvania, upstate New York, Virginia, the Carolinas, Ohio, that are all here this weekend to compete in Keystone.
And that's what makes this event excellent, is the fact that it's not just your local guys. It's not from my area, not just from your area. You all combine and put it all together to where there's different ideas. There's different things to see. Different styles of pulling all come to one event, and it blows it up. And that's what it's about. It's just like in Louisville, any of those big events. They all come together, and, it just makes it's a melting pot. We'll call it that.
There's no doubt. And not only that, you talk about the melting pot, now they're all pitting together. It's trucks and tractors. And we always hear
that. Together.
Well, no, we never hear that. You never hear the trucks and the tractors together. And now they're all here, and you get them all intermingling, and you have some of them that are pulling minis. Mm-hmm. The minis are coming back in a big way. We know that.
New ones. Every year there's a new mini.
If not one, there's two or three. And it seems like them are the guys, and we know one with the Woods guys up out of Messina, where they have a tractor, they have a truck, and now they have a mini, and they just kind of dabble into sport all over the place. So that makes it unique.
So what would that be? The truck's the bullfrog, and the mini's the tree frog?
I don't know. Dale, how that works here.
I'm kind of interested.
I know Dale's talking about giving a clinic to champion Rob Matthews and the Hulk, John Zacharias. So that's kind of the joke we've heard this morning. So we're going to see how that.
Some more chairs.
Well, maybe we'll have to line up. I know Dale won't.
Live clinic.
Live clinic. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. He says he's going to. Well, I heard that he's going to give a clinic on riding the brake because that's what he did all the way down from Messina. But we'll see how that goes. But no, it's going to be a good time. You and I had a chance to talk about a lot of this on Tuesday night, and it's very exciting. Then they're all here. They're all coming in. There's still a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of the vendors are still rolling in. The pullers are coming. It's still early. We're 2:30 Eastern, 2:45 Eastern. Right.
It's only.
And you're here.
It's me and the fellow from New York. What is that truck? Beaver Express.
Rob Matthews. Matthews.
Me and Matthews are the only ones sitting over there right now. Nobody else. Yep. And it's like.
And they're on their way.
I hope.
And you would. Hey, maybe that'd be a pretty good battle, just the two of you.
I don't hope. Easy score for the weekend.
That's right. All right. Second. I'm moving on. All right. That's what I like to see. Yeah, we're into pile. We're into piles. So, but it makes it very interesting. And you see a lot of them still coming in here into the pits. They're still getting pulled in, and don't forget, you have the big vendor area, which is tremendous. So we also want to give a shout-out to two of our sponsors this week, High Rev Technologies. Huge thank you to Josh Mobley, and Two Natural Blends, our new water distributor out of the southern part of New York, and we've had a good time drinking it. We've been giving it out. Nobody's come back and complained.
I was a little weary on trying it. I just tried some. It's not bad.
I told you, it's not bad. So you can check your local Hannafords in the southern tier upstate New York and all the Marabitos. A big thank you to the folks from Two Natural Blends. You think we can get the one that says he's going to get schooled to sit down for a minute? I think we can get him to sit down for a minute. So let's get him in here. John Zacharias, the driver of the Hawk, not one championship, 2, 3.
I don't even know.
We've given up on numbers.
You just lost count now.
And we do thank you guys for supporting the Polling Radio Network. If you haven't noticed, last year, Keystone, we unveiled the Polling Radio Network on the front of the Hawk truck. We're more than happy to have you back again this year. And
we're glad to have you on the truck.
Well, that's great to hear. But something new in the truck for Keystone.
Yep, we're running a 632.
So 632, and it's the Angry Alcoholic edition of the Hawk this year?
Yep.
Boy, what a change. Now, you come down to Keystone, never in an alcohol truck.
Never even in a truck with a hand throttle.
And I noticed on top of that motor, there's 2 toilets, not 1.
2 of them, yep.
So what's the setup now? We just get in and run, and this is where we are?
I'll figure it out tomorrow night.
No chance to go out and play with the new pulling sled you guys bought for your own testing.
That's not ready.
That's not even ready yet.
That's not an option until after the wedding.
I tell you, folks, these guys are all about the sport. Tony, they went and bought their own pulling sled.
Oh, we discussed that, and I'm like, really? Why do you have to live so far away from me?
No, this isn't one truck in northern New York. This is 2 teams.
Yep.
The Mysick team has one. Now the Hawk team has their own sled. So these guys in New York, no doubt, they're
playing any games lately. I don't know what's going on here.
Not at all.
Crazy.
So now with the big motor, now is this something, if this turns out good here at the Nationals, this is going to stay for the season?
We're up in arms right now with our local clubs. There's a bunch of rule changes going on
right.
that we don't like. So we might leave the motor in the truck and put the 500 in a Mini.
Try some different series and go different places.
We're thinking shootout maybe.
Yep, very good.
We might run with them even if we keep the 500.
Yep.
Just go out and play.
Try something different.
Yep.
You got a couple of great years under your belt, good championship runs. You guys have always done well. Everywhere you go, you're truly, big advocates for the sport. The kids love the truck. I mean, absolutely.
That's why we do it.
It's got to be it.
Yep.
It's got to be the biggest. I think probably one of the biggest things you see, especially this weekend, Tony. We talked about this. Everybody gets here, and the kids are all over your truck. All the trucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one it is, but they gravitate to the ones that they find that are your favorites. So.
Yep.
And we're great to have you guys back. Any big thoughts about the upcoming season besides you guys not really having a true series home to run? Is it just going to be, let's go and try it? You were in Canada last year. You were in Vermont. Did you make the southern trip last year?
No. The problem we have right now is our fiberglass body.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't like the fiberglass body. They think it's a big advantage, so we're trying to talk people into that right now. As of right now, July 4th weekend, we go to Casman, Ontario with the ASTTQ. And in June, we've been invited to the Ultra Stock Nationals.
Yep.
They get a big group of trucks, super stocks. So we're going to put the 500 in and go see what we can do.
Awesome. Now, a guy with a 4-wheel drive puller such as yourself, what is your opinion on that fiberglass body? Do you see a lot of that in the South?
No, they're really they're tight on. I mean, if you have a fiberglass body, lift body, or a lift body in general,
right.
You're a national truck.
Right.
You're not saying NTPA, but I mean you are at that level, PPL truck. Your next class down, you have your door, what I call a door slammer, which is my truck, steel body. I mean, the advantage, I don't know. I really, maybe there is some weight savings, but how much?
But weight savings, John, I need to see the
numbers.
Is it more where I can put the weight when you get the weight savings?
I don't see the weight saving because we have a lift body.
Right.
So by the time you put the cage in for the lift body, there's no weight savings. You got the cage, you got the hydraulic lines, the ram.
I mean, somebody had to have done this by now, taken all the parts off, put them on the bathroom scale, and said, okay, this is the steel body, and this is what the fiberglass body with the cage and the lift system.
There may be some weight savings, but to win or lose the pole, I can't say that. Right. I honestly can't say it's going to win or lose that pole because you're going to hook the way you're going to hook.
Right.
I mean, you can get a truck with a full steel body that I mean, well, outhook, fine. It doesn't matter. It's the chassis. The body really doesn't matter to me, personally. But, I mean, the rules are just the rules sometimes.
Now, is that what you guys are seeing? That guys are complaining, they're worried that there's this savings or this added advantage? Well, I mean, hopefully we'll be able to solve that problem. We talk about universal rules. We got to
complain about something about somebody. I mean,
that's right.
It's got to happen. I'm guilty.
Amazing how that works out. It doesn't matter where we go. It doesn't matter where we go. Well, we wish you the best of luck this weekend, and we'll see you down the road. And we do appreciate all your support. Thank you again, John. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tony.
So our first one there with us this afternoon, John Zacharias with the Hawk. We do appreciate them guys joining us, and of course supporting the Pulling Radio Network with them on the nose this year, back again this season. The alcoholic edition, 532. Boy, big
I tell you,
big change there.
Every year they come down, and I mean they're way out of my realm area. I don't see them often. They come down with something new and different every year. The first year, 2015, still had the old body style.
Yep, still the steel body.
Had the cast iron, cast-headed motor.
Yep.
Then they come back, same motor. They got the new body, the new wrap.
Yep.
Awesome-looking truck. PRNs on the front of the weight box.
Yep.
Blew it out of the box. Now, this year, we got something else. Now we're down to Mini. I mean, he was out there this morning. He decided to, instead of getting different tires, he got brand new tires.
Right, brand new tires.
He was out there this morning. I'm unloading. He's mounting tires. Now, if that's not dedication to what you're doing.
And I'm telling you, you're seeing more and more of these teams. You had the guys from Miller Tire on.
Yep.
You know, how many sets did we already see roll by us here today? 4 minis.
Yes. I was hoping it was going to be one of my sets, but
you thought he was going to, this one set was going to eventually roll over to your team.
Well, right down the hill into the trailer.
Just tell him a little bit closer. You're almost there. Take a right, take a left. But
I'll buy the tire irons.
That's right. Well, you bring them over. We'll help put them on. Yep. But but those are the things. Talking about DK fabrication with the big yokes we've been talking about. The people that are building stuff for the sport now is becoming huge.
Yep. I tell you that
becoming huge.
I had that yoke as a truck puller. Had that yoke in my hand. He's got them for the 14. They're 1480 U joint.
Yep.
Dana 60, Dana 70, Dana 80, 14 bolt, and the 205 transfer case input output, and the trans output.
Right.
I mean, this yoke is worth every penny.
It's huge.
I mean,
and it's all fabricated. It's all fabricated.
Most beautiful joint. I've never seen it.
And we'll be showing pictures of that later on here this week, ladies and gentlemen. Just the guys that are putting the time and the effort, the machining to get behind the sport. We have Shy Diesel with us, Antrim Diesel with us, that are here in the pits. And these guys, I mean, you look at some of the stuff over there, Tony. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable, the technology that is into this.
I don't know how. Who thinks of it? Honestly, okay, this is going to work better. We're going to mill this out of aluminum.
Yep.
I mean, the stuff that they're producing, it's just, I don't know how to describe. I have no words for it.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
It's impressive how the technology develops, and where we were in the 80s, even back to the 70s, the 80s, the 90s to today, we can't. We're indoors pulling 240 feet to the pile here.
If you touch, depending on your vehicle, if you get into the sand, you might get 260, but you better be eating sand.
Right, you're going to be right there.
Yes.
Now you look at NTPA has gone 320 for a pull off.
Yep.
Where years ago 300 was the norm. The bigger the horsepower, better technology, better drivetrains, tire technology, production. When does it? I mean, where do we put a stop to it? Where does it say too much is too much?
Well, but when you're a motorhead, there's never enough.
Okay.
It's like you could have 10,000 horsepower under the hood. You know what? I need 10,050. You could find that niche.
Yeah, it's never
because
enough.
if you don't find it,
somebody
your competitor will.
Somebody else will.
Yes.
No, there's no. And there's a lot of competitors here this weekend that that they're watching each other and talking to the manufacturers, and a lot of them are doing a lot of their own stuff.
You've been in pulling as long, maybe as longer than me, if not the same. If you see how it goes between the sled and the technology of the pulling machines. The pulling machines 1 year, they get ahead of the sled. Oh, yeah. Now the sled has to keep up. Then then they get better. Then it's just ongoing.
Have we changed? And this is when we get Logan Thomas and them guys, and maybe Ray Kaufman over here later today from their team, decision maker team. Maybe what do we, have we come up with the times? Has the sled changed with the times? You hear the Europeans talk about this all the time, that our sled technology is 20 years behind what theirs is.
Yes.
Safety-wise.
Yep.
And I think that's where a lot of it comes from. But are we keeping up here in the States, in North America, with the sled technology to keep up with the trucks?
Technology, I wouldn't say more like they're pretty basic still, which basic's not a bad thing.
Right.
I mean, keeps it simple, keeps it reliable.
Mhm.
But for stopping power, I mean, there's more and more. There's more pressures they're putting.
Right.
I mean, look at how many more deltas and more Scaffires. It just keeps getting more. Pretty soon, what are you going to have, a whole pan of Scaffires?
Right. And then you're just going to slide on by because there's going to be too many. You'll never dig in.
Exactly.
Or you're going to put a set of grousers like on the back of a D8 or a D9.
The old style way.
Right, where you're going to slam down these 4 big pins in the back, and it's just going to tear up and just,
Destroy the track.
Right, right,
Yep.
exactly. It's going to destroy the track.
Yep.
Where do we? I mean, that's a good, that's a good conversation starter. Where do we go from here? And is it gonna stop? Is it ever going to eventually stop?
Yep.
I don't know. I think someday we're going to set to a level where we're going to have to stop.
Yeah.
It's getting.
It's going to be.
point.
I think it's going to be on the rule makers. It's going to be on your PPL, your NTPA. They're going to put a cap on a rule to where I don't care what technology you have, I don't care what part you make, I don't care what turbo you make.
Right.
That's it. There's no more, and that's where it's going to be. I mean, we won't stop.
Right.
I know me. I mean,
Right.
we're not going to stop.
Right. Well, again, and we hear guys talk about it all the time. If we can continue to put more, again, we know that money drives the technology into development into what we can build and what we can do. Where do we go from here?
Yep.
And I can't say the money always drives forward because ingenuity is the mother of all creation. Has been said millions of times. And I don't know who said it, but he was great or she was great. Whoever said it. But as we go forward, where do we go from here? We see it right there.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this combine that's next to us. We caught corn.
What happened to the 4400? Is it in it?
Right. Two of them. You put 2 of them in
thing
it.
is
Look, you put 2
ginormous.
in it.
Yeah.
Here, spin around and take a picture of that there, cameraman.
Look at the size of the
Look
auger
at the
tube.
size of this combine. I mean, how
When
much
does
bigger?
it stop with
right, how much
agriculture?
bigger does it get from here? It's out of control. It's just completely out of control.
Yep.
And that goes right now, cameraman, go over to the Mack trailer. All right, same thing with that.
Yep.
Now you're into. Look at the technology. It's not just in the pulling world.
Yep.
It's right here in everything that we do, and the pullers have so much to do with it.
But it's not even just the technology in this equipment. The technology is one thing, but they're not just putting the excellence in engineering in them. They make them look pretty.
Oh yeah, they're great
everything.
looking.
I mean,
Right.
from a New Holland to the John Deere to the International to that Mack dump truck. You
Right.
put dirt in that trailer. Look at it.
Well, it shines like your pickup truck.
Better.
Right. No, exactly. It's all polished,
Yes.
And I think that's what's great about America is that
Yep.
we try to make it look good.
Well,
and
everything we have to upgrade. Remember Nintendo?
Oh yeah,
What
what do we
was
got
great?
now?
What
That
was
was
after that?
16-bit.
Then we had to go Super Nintendo.
Right.
It wasn't good enough.
And
We had
look
to
what we
soup
do
it up.
now. And now I can play that on my phone.
Yep.
I can play it on a device that fits in the palm of my hand and do 10 times what Nintendo did back when we were children, and that's the 80s.
Microphones. We can do what we're doing without the camera now through my iPhone.
Right,
I
exactly.
could run around town with it until the battery says, "Oh, I'm done with you."
Yep, exactly.
But-
It's amazing how the technology is developed and how everything goes that way. And everybody able to watch us here with the Sport Tell you on the Pulling Radio Network. We're broadcasting live to thousands of people across the world watching us BS here about the Keystone Nationals.
And hope they make it out.
Well, let's hope they're here. And if they can't be here, they can also watch it on the Keystone Nationals.
Yes.
On the Keystone Nationals website. You can go there, buy the show tonight. You can buy tomorrow's event. You can buy Friday's double session as well. Or you can buy all weekend long. I think it's $40 for all weekend.
It is. I think it was somewhere like 15 for Thursday. I think it jumped to 20. I don't even think it hit 50. There it is.
13, 15, and 20. There you go. And you can watch all of it about $40.
If you want to pick the day, $40, the whole entire package.
Right. Sit at your house.
Two $20
and watch
bills.
if you can't make it.
And you're done.
Right. If you can't make it.
And
Or
I'm
be here.
I'm for the live streaming. I tell you
yeah.
what, you can't beat that.
No.
Yeah.
And there's some people that can't make it. They're talking about bad weather or snow or people, somebody's got to stay home.
Yep.
Where I'm from, we get snow all the time. So if there's guys that work for the municipality, they have to plow, they can't make it. They have their own animals to take care of. They got calves, foals, whatever the case may be. They're still a fan of the sport. They got friends, they got family here. They're able to watch it, and they can watch us. We're going to be back again tomorrow, 2:30.
Yep.
I'm going to be talking about a recap of what happened this evening.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about,
Then I'm going to be rolling with stuff.
Well, yeah, then we'll have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
But, of course, trying to grab up guys as they're getting in here this afternoon. We'll have some more lined up, and we'll have some more interviews. And you hear them again. You can probably hear it a little bit.
Yeah, tractors are firing back
the garden
up.
tractor quarter scales are back out there.
You were
and,
talking
of course, they'll be
about
back again tomorrow.
The technology. We got somebody of low technology waiting.
You got somebody, you got low tech now? Oh, all right, bring them on in.
Hey,
bring them on in.
Come on over. Have a seat.
I like that low tech. I like that low technology.
Now people get to see the face of Mr. Andrew Gantz.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Thanks for coming over. I like that low technology.
Yep.
How does that work, low tech? You just puts the name on it and that'll work?
I tell you what, low technology, but we get the job done.
That a boy, I like that. So we're not cutting corn with that one. We're cutting one when it's great grandpa, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But if anybody listened to my show with the Spinning and Grinning show with the show The Patriot, this is the right hand man Andrew Gantz of the Tractor Patriot. I don't know where Tommy's hiding unless he's camera shy.
I'll probably send him over a little later.
There you go.
That'll work.
We'll get him on here one way or another.
So you made it. You're here.
We made it. We're here.
I was hoping you were here last night. I needed a little beer buddy, but that's all right.
You know how it goes.
All right, we got one. There's always a taker
There'll
for
be
beer.
a couple of them.
say,
You always find one or two when you mention that.
But,
I can see Facebook going crazy now. Oh, me.
I was going to say, it's out there now.
That's right. They'll all be coming over tomorrow. You're going to have all kinds of new friends come tonight.
Yeah, but my trailer doesn't match my truck, so I'm incognito. Oh, yeah.
There'll be a new beer buddy right there for you.
Not sure I want that one.
Well, there's a long story with just to interrupt, but Dion Bliss, they're here doing their T-shirts. They're selling all the pullers wares, all the championship puller stuff. So if you haven't gotten your T-shirts, they're all going to be here all week selling all their stuff. So you guys came in. You're competing tonight.
Yeah, we run tonight in 8,500 and 9,000-pound super class.
So you're all now. Do you show up to the game ready to go? Or do you kind of prep a little bit when you get here?
Tractor's ready to go. We'll make final adjustments. We'll set air pressure. We'll make some fuel setting changes.
Yep.
But other than that, yeah,
you're going to be. I got to. We walked out quick, and I don't think we really looked at the track because we were kind of looking at for camera placement for this evening. But the minis, I mean, they're running hard out there, and they're making some big noise, and they're spinning. So I think the track might be a little tighter than we're used to.
I think it's going to take some power, which is kind of right up your alley.
Yeah, I might be biased. I like to think we got enough power to run with these guys. But
no, you
look at the class we got back there, and if everybody puts the run down they're capable of,
it's going to be tight.
We're going to be up there at the end. You throw a blanket over all of us.
Well, and that's how it goes in somebody's ones classes me and Tony talked about. Some of them and I said some of you are going to be able to 6-8 inches between the top 5-6 guys.
Right.
Yes.
The others going to be feet.
Yep.
And this track is hard to say which way it's going to be.
Yeah.
Thursday night's different than Friday night, then Saturday during the day versus Saturday night.
Right.
It's totally different.
Yep. And the big thing we got working against us with Tony here making us a pick and Adam making us a pick.
That's right.
I said to Tommy, I hope them guys didn't just jinx us.
I don't know. So far, I've been good with my picks this year. I've been really good at Gordyville and the Cobb Pull, and
I got one
in Kentucky this year in Louisville. Tony not so good. Not so good. Adam's been decent too. So maybe you guys will do okay. So hopefully it'll turn out good for you.
We're going to go out there and give it our all.
There you go. So prepping, I mean, where do you guys, do you do a certain thing, a dance around it, a couple shots before, a couple shots after? Is there any set way that you guys prep before you get out there? Or?
What's your air pressures?
No.
Write these down. Everybody take note.
Our biggest thing, we get close to the showtime, we'll go in, look over the track, and then from there we'll kind of get a setup together, and that'll come down to what I see, to what Tommy sees. We'll bounce it off each other and throw something together and hope it sticks.
Yeah, that's great to hear. That's great to hear.
And you're some get out there and it's like, all right, you know what? 4 pounds, 5 pounds less. Maybe a little bit here, a little bit. It all depends. I mean, track could be stickier on one side.
Right.
Who's to say, and a lot of people don't think about this, who's to say that your tire pressures are equal?
Right.
I've actually taken, if there's a wet side with dry side, I have put higher and lower air pressure
And
side
I've heard
to side
that.
in the
And
truck.
I've heard this, yes.
And people think
I've
I'm
heard
nuts.
this. No, I've heard this.
It
Well, we
works.
know you're nuts.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Right.
We're gonna
That goes
let that-
without, that goes without saying. No, but I've heard that. The guys look at or know a track that has a kerf one way versus the other that'll make that decision.
And in a tractor or a mini situation, it's more important than me.
Right.
Your two
Right, because
tires,
you only got two.
you need
Yeah.
to make that track as straight as possible.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. For us, distance is straight, stay off the brakes.
Right.
Get the front end up, but not too high.
Oh, yeah.
You get too high, you lose draw bar. I mean, it's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Is he letting you drive Keystone yet?
Nah.
Oh, he's got to take
Well-
that glory.
We'll see when we get the new one built.
Oh, whoa. I'm not even aware of this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I did not get the memo.
We got a second tractor in the works.
Oh, the Patriot Reloaded.
Name?
Double up.
We haven't come up with a name
Well,
yet.
it's all in a name, as they say. It's all in a name.
ISIS
We,
killer.
Oh, I like that.
Let's get her all built.
There you go.
and
There you
then we'll
go.
stick a name to it.
There you
Is
go.
it green?
No.
Oh, come on.
Another guy with green tractors. Another one. Jesus.
We need more.
And I appreciate that they're red.
Yep.
I appreciate that they're red.
I mean,
can tell you
I
that.
give the guys crap. When you get to that level, component frame tractor,
Right.
it's just like the pickup trucks. When we get to a certain level, I don't care if you got a Ford, Dodge, Chevy. I don't care if it's Toyota. It doesn't matter what color, what badge is on it. It really doesn't matter at that point.
Right.
It's not a Ford, it's not a Dodge, it's not a Chevy, it's not a John Deere, it's not an IH.
Yeah.
It's your tractor with a paint job.
Right.
Right.
Well, and you hear guys complain about the heartbeat, where they're running the International 10 or a Moline 10. We saw a lot of this with the guys down to Louisville,
Yeah.
and now they're running a Deere heartbeat or they're running an IH heartbeat.
Yep.
What does it make the tractor? What is it? Just because he's running green 10 or running, orange 10 or that yellow 10.
Other than the tin and maybe the block, what's IH, what's John Deere anymore?
that's true.
So
That's
you're
true.
really...
Well,
I can tell you our tractor, it's 1066 decals on it. The only thing stock 1066 on that is the dash and the crankshaft.
right.
Yeah. So if it's green or red, it
Right.
really...
It doesn't come down to anything
We're all in the same
anymore.
boat. And that's
Right.
where I look at it. Like,
But you got to look at the same though. You look at NASCAR and our tray is totally different, especially when it comes to the drag cars, because or even dirt modifieds.
Yep.
I have guys all the time. Well, I go, how come yours is a Chevy? Well, because so and so Chevy dealership gave me $1,000 this year.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, so it is, well, just because I run a Chevrolet or a Chrysler power plant doesn't make you.
when did Chevrolet ever produce a Northeast modified?
Right,
factory?
exactly. That's what I said to the guy. And it's like, come on, But same thing goes
We have to
true
put
with
our
some of
orders
these
in.
other guys. Oh yeah, let me line up. I need a 2017 Chevy Bicknell. Let's make sure I get that one out. But no, you're right. It just where does it stop? Where does it begin? Look at some of the diesels the same way. Yeah, it's a Dodge block. But you get to a component chassis, you're back to the same thing. It's just a tin.
Yep.
Right.
It's what you want to make
But
it
it's
look
just like NASCAR.
Yeah.
You're getting it's just a shell.
Well, here's one. I'll throw them out there real quick, but not change up because you're the guy who should be on the spot right now.
Nah.
But
But he's filling in good. He's playing off of us.
yeah. Oh, he was even with the show. I mean,
He's a good guest.
he's fun. This guy's fun. But Jimmy Moritz's truck, it's got a Ford body. It's a Chevy chassis.
Right.
The framework's a Chevy of the truck.
Right.
That's
Yep.
why if I could get the money, I'd buy the truck, but the body would go. I'm
Go
getting rid
away.
of the body. Yep.
Right, exactly, exactly.
But yeah, you guys. I know you come prepared. I mean, you don't play
Yeah,
games,
we,
but
we try. I mean,
No.
we've missed some setups here and there, and I don't care who you are, it happens. There's the captain right now.
there he is.
Is that the big cog of the
Yep.
big wheel of the cog?
That is the captain of the ship.
That's the boat driver, huh?
Look at this. We're back to like a short of a mic now again. Like,
Well, he can have my seat. We'll put him in here. He can sit right here. That's fine.
Oh.
He go. Oh,
Look out! Look out!
Oh, he caught it.
oh, good save.
I didn't think he was going to pull it off. He
Oh.
got it.
That wind must have come through.
Yeah,
there.
the wind got it. We'll blame that one on the wind. Good job.
Yeah. My whole job with his operations to make his life easier.
And he just got to get in the
There you
seat.
Oh,
Well-
I thought you were making his life harder.
Well,
Could make
depends
it
on the
easier.
day.
Depends on the
But-
day. I like that. Depends
Yeah,
on the
now,
day.
if it wouldn't be for Tommy, that tractor wouldn't be here. He puts the bills on everything. He's our driver, a hell of a driver at that. And I've been blessed to come along for the ride.
You're just happy to be here.
Yep. I've earned my place, so to speak.
There you go.
And
The recliner.
yeah, at
The
times.
recliner.
The comfy seat, right? The comfy seat.
I tend to be the guy behind the scenes.
There you go.
Yeah, now let him go out and take all the credit.
Yeah, but you're up front today.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're up front today. That's
what I
all
told-
right.
That's what I told Tony after we did his show. I'm not used to being the guy out front.
That's all right, though. Sometimes the guy behind the scenes is just as important.
Now, can you imagine if we had our own thing like The View? Everybody gets the CDs on national television on CBS every day.
Imagine that.
I don't know if it would be good or not. I mean, we'd make it good, but I'm
Well,
not sure
make
the
it-
world
make it
would want to see it good.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I was
No
going to
doubt.
say, we'd really have to target the audience.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt about it. Well, prep time. Get it ready. Good
Yep.
luck out there tonight. We thank you for coming over. We'll be.
Not a problem.
I know I know Adam and Tony will be cheering for you. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't pick you guys. I
Hey,
apologize. Sorry.
I wish nobody had picked us so we didn't have any
We got
pressure.
that's right. You got no pressure at all. Remember, you got to take 4 to move up.
Yep.
So it's not bad. You got 4
Now-
places to get into there,
Yep.
so it ain't
And
too bad.
Like I say, it's a good class. So
You think we're going to be able to get them to sit down?
we're going to try?
Yeah, we gotta get that face. People got to know who they
You
heard.
think you think we can get them over here? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you can sit here.
You don't have to show it to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yep.
Well, he might have the voice. We know he doesn't have the face. So.
There you go. That's what. Look how he's dressed, though. That's his traveling pants.
Yeah, but he matches the tractor.
That's right. That's right.
No?
That's right.
Well, thank
But,
you, gentlemen.
No, thank
Yep,
you.
thank you.
Good luck tonight, and we'll
Appreciate
hopefully we'll
that.
see you back on Saturday.
We're going to do everything we can.
Great to hear. Great to hear.
As long as the tractor stays in one piece, we get a good pass
Well,
out.
that's up. I'm here. That's up to you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Duct tape. Lots of duct tape.
That's the best part. That's the best part.
You know, they make spray duct tape?
I stepped up to super glue
Yeah.
and that Flex Seal.
There you go. I saw
that's
that
good
new
stuff,
Flex
man.
Seal.
That's
Yeah.
That's
heard
why I
about
can't
that.
pull anymore.
Yeah. There,
Yeah.
I just gave my secret away.
There you go.
Ever if you can cut a boat in half, glue it back together.
Is
and
that
go
what
out
you're
in the
using?
pond.
That's so. There you
Yep.
go, folks. You just heard it. Tire pressure offside, left and right are different, and Flex Seal. Those
Flex
are your
Seal.
tips for today.
Yep.
Yep.
They're your tips for today. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming over.
Not a problem.
We'll see you. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Lined them up, laying them down, lined up here today. Are you going to sit down? All right, get over here, sit down.
Hey, buddy.
You going to sit down for a little bit? Oh, we got another drive. Where? You're going to sit down, and I'm going to get up, and he's going to sit down. You two are going to sit down. You sit too. Yeah. I'm Mike. Here, we'll switch down for a little bit. You sit with him.
Let you attack him for a little bit. I don't know if you turned that one off or not. No, you're good. Nice.
Start it off, bud.
Start off.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to start off at?
I don't know.
I understand introduction, but what do I introduce now? On? We're running. All right, but you got to give me flags over here, you know. Yeah, it just hit me. You got it. Cut. She knows how to do it.
This is my good friend Brandon Smoot. He's got a brand new truck that he's pulling this year.
It's not brand new.
It's 99% new.
99% new. Yes,
And
correct.
why don't you tell us what you did with it with you and Herschel?
We stretched it out, made a 10-foot bed truck out of it.
Oh.
We're shorting the wheelbase, so of course 158-inch wheelbase is our, max length. So we just stretched it out. Tubed the rear end, changed the hitch up, did a couple things to the motor.
So are you running like a Dana 80, or are you going Rockwell?
No, I haven't went Rockwell yet.
Okay.
Just 11.5 a.m. We plan on going Rockwell next winter.
Okay. Now, does that cut you out of some classes, or are you running the classes where you could just do that?
No, I built my truck to try to run legit PPL rules.
Okay.
So try to run the PPL Smoothbore 3.0 class.
Oh, so you're running a pro class.
Well, no, I'm not going to run it, but I mean, if I want to run it, I can. That's why I built the truck. I built it to their rules if I did
Okay.
want to go run there.
Cut tire or DOT? You're
DOT.
staying with DOT for now? Okay.
Very cool. Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a Chevy too, so
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a Duramax.
I
It's a
like
Duramax.
that.
It's a Duramax.
I'm a total Chevy guy, so when it comes to that, I mean,
Yeah, the
I
last
work with Chris Galati, so
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm a Duramax guy, so
Okay.
I'm the same. I just can't afford it.
It's not cheap.
it's different.
Whew, no.
If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But
So-
Caleb Baker, they've helped me out at Blackout Performance. They've did a lot for me in the past 2 years, so I got to thank them. Herschel, he did all the tube work on the frame. We retubed the whole frame.
He builds every truck from down there, don't he?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
A lot of them trucks come from out of Winchester.
Yeah, if you guys are here and you get a chance to go over and take a look at his truck, check out at how his smoke tube is held up. It is damn cool. We walked over there and looked at it. It's all like metallic purple and everything.
Purple illusion.
It looks freaking. Purple's my favorite
Purple
color.
illusion.
So
is the
I
color
don't admit
powder
that
it
to
is.
very many people, but I'll tell you
It's
what.
so
As soon as I walked over there, it's hot.
It's so soft sounding too.
What? Purple illusion?
Purple illusion.
Purple illusion.
Sounds like a Prince song.
Oh my god.
You know?
You have just branded that truck.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we need to get his picture on the back.
Dirty Deeds Purple Illusion Edition.
In memory of Prince.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're done. No more pulling for you. You
Yeah.
might as well just call it good.
So have you ran here before?
Yes.
Okay.
Previous, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
run last year.
Not with this truck, obviously.
Well, no, I did run with this truck
Okay.
2 years ago, but we've made a lot of changes since then.
All right.
so-
Very, very cool.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run all over. Not gonna be set to one place.
Yeah, I remember last time I saw you was down in Dragon was the Southern was it shootout?
Southern Showdown.
Showdown.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Yep,
you.
end of the year.
Yeah, now I got to look at your truck now with the changes that you said you made. I didn't even take a peek yet. I didn't even get down that row. I walked down one row and 15 people want to talk to you, and there goes 3 hours out of my day. And I'm like, I can't get to the other side of the building yet. No wonder why we need 3 days.
There's a lot of good looking trucks over there. So a bunch of new wraps, bunch of new, with PPL upping their game, everybody's changing stuff, and the looks are different. It's a sharp looking row right now, and they're pulling them in. We're looking over there right now, and they're still pulling them in.
Yep.
So very, very, very cool. So,
So what's your projection? Self-projection on your run?
Then tomorrow night, just make a clean pass on a new setup. As long as it makes it down the track, I'll be happy.
One piece.
One piece.
very, very cool. I mean, has it been dyno tested or anything, or
No,
is
it
it
hadn't been
just
on the-
all
Well, we
hook it up to a
changed
tree, see if the wheels turn?
No,
and-
we changed a couple things in the motor, but nothing major. So
Okay.
it's mostly chassis
Yeah.
and hitch is what we changed. So
Same power level, same reliability expectancy other than hook.
it
got
might
more
be a
hook.
little more. I mean, we changed heads and a couple other things, but heads were the main thing we changed. But
I
other
love
than
the
that,
sound of that. Heads.
heads too.
Plural.
But we changed.
We're
a
out of the
couple-
Cummins world.
We changed a couple other
yeah.
things.
Yep.
I ain't gonna. Can't give away all the secrets.
It's tractor pulling. Nobody can
So-
give away their secrets. Everybody knows that.
Check it out. New paint. Oh, what'd you do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Just paint. Paint makes it go.
Paint it, that was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, like I said, the diesel class. I mean, last year it struggled a little bit, and I think people were just building. I mean, a lot of people were apart. I know
Yeah.
Kinsley and Grove. I think were both apart, or was Grove here? I can't remember. But
I think a lot of people were twisted between that 3.0 and 2.6 world. They didn't know where they wanted to go.
which way to be?
Yep.
Yeah. Now this year that
I think
class.
once it took off,
Exactly.
Yep.
everybody just followed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it finally filled in this year, and I mean,
Yeah.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm a gas guy, but when you get 2.6 on up, diesels are exciting. That wheel speed blows my mind because it's not like us. Like we walk it off the line in the gas truck, so you're not spinning yet. Then we get spinning. The diesels would get that boost. They move about 5 foot, and I mean, breaks it loose. It's just a poof of dirt.
Yeah.
And I mean, they just get it, absolutely get it, and it's amazing the
amazing.
torque numbers out of a everyday. Now it is modified, but that is your everyday driving motor. You can buy that Duramax off the line. And it's just amazing the power you get out of that. And if anybody's ever taken a head off a Duramax, that cylinder bore is not that big.
And it's got an Allison automatic,
So that's a little bit
That's
of
a
a
little
trick.
different.
Yep.
so it's not a manual truck like most of the trucks.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you have a little some choices in that. And the converter is what I like. I'm yet to figure that out in a gas truck to get that to work in a gas converter.
a lot of stall.
Well, the lockup.
Yeah, I got a lockup.
Yep. I'm trying to figure that out in a gas truck because I think that would have an advantage if you could get it to work. So it's things I want to do, but I don't have the money to try. So we're going to...
Donations. We need to start donations.
Sponsor. Anybody want to sponsor for the research and development of gas converters?
We'll get a cup. We'll set a cup over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Change jar.
We'll put Pulling Radio Network on the side of it. We'll take up the fun for you.
I gave you some stickers, so that's the beginning.
I didn't even get no stickers. What's up with that?
You want a couple stickers?
I would imagine.
I'll give you some stickers.
Yeah.
Pulling Radio Network or Mad Pulling Pick stickers?
I'll take both.
Okay. Yeah. I'll definitely, they're down in the media room. I'll go grab some and bring them over to you. Because you're running a Chevy, I'll give them to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
We'll just run over there and start sticking them.
No, can't stick them. Not on the paint.
No, not on the paint.
Just put them on the window.
Yeah, I'll put them on.
I do.
No, that'd be
I
sweet.
do love Mad Pulling Picks, even though it's inconvenient, or however it's said in that movie.
I'll put the sticker on there.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
No.
No, I mean, we appreciate you stopping over and chatting with us.
Thank Katie.
Yeah.
She
Thank
forced
you
me
to
into this.
Katie.
Yeah, she helped out on that
no,
one.
I mean, it's cool because people get to see the face.
Yeah, no,
you know, and you know, you're just not known as the Dirty Deeds truck. You know, they see the face behind with the name, and you know, they can relate to it.
Yep.
So, you know, we appreciate you stopping by
Not
and
a problem.
hanging out for a little bit, and we're gonna chill a little bit more.
Maybe we need to get one of these guys over here.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you want. I mean,
Gas guys.
I kind of butted in here a little late, so I'm not sure where we're at, but
Nice.
Yeah. Dennis wants to get on the mic and talk for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he's got to. I'm holding it to you. Oh, I tell you, actually, I mean, the stuff is really starting to finally mill around. Today it's been real slow. I mean, people are getting their stuff set up. It's really picking up. It's finally picking up, and I mean,
yeah.
I tell you, spirits are high. I mean, just the electric.
I'm just nervous.
I can imagine. I mean,
you do.
I don't have any money on the line. I mean, I bought a new camera that I don't really know how it's going to work, but hell, that's nothing compared to what you guys put into it, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, I can go in and edit my photos. If I
can't edit my run.
You know? I mean, my job's kind of easy. I mean, but no, I mean, you guys go out, you put thousands and thousands of dollars out on the track week in and week out. And, you know, I know the fans appreciate it. I appreciate it just, you know, as a fan, as a spectator, and as a, you know, one of the pulling photographers. So, I mean, you got most of the guys out there. I mean, the rides are super clean. I mean, you know, they're a pleasure to, you guys are a pleasure to work with. The trucks are always, you know, top notch. And so thanks for everything you guys do, you know, in support of
I enjoy doing it.
Me and the Pulling Radio Network and everything else.
We all
see
feed.
Pulling Radio Network on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, well, you're on.
Yep. You are internet. What is
Yeah.
that? Internet, not popular. Now I'm losing my word. What's that? I can't think of it. Famous.
Facebook famous.
Facebook famous. That's what it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how bad I am with this technology. I can't even think of how to call it.
What is this?
Yeah. We go
Dial
back.
a catch.
Yeah. Can we go back to parts?
But you know, we'll have soup cans up here.
This new style of lawn darts. It's all it is.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, for the season, you don't know where you're going to be. But
I mean, I'm from Virginia, so I mean,
okay.
I'll probably run some dragon, and then with Caleb helping with my build, you know, Blackout Performance, they run PA, so I'll probably come up and run a little bit there.
okay.
I like to run. I mean, the Buck. I know the Buck has that series where they do like once a month. They have that Diesel Power Fest or whatnot.
Power Fest series, yes.
I mean, I'm probably not going to run all those because that's like 4 hours away from me. But
Oh, wow.
I'd like to at least go up there once or twice just to run.
so not so much you're going to commit to a point series, but you're going to with the changes on the truck, new builds, test the track so you know what works where, and then come out full force the following year, which is
I'd like
the
to run
smart way to
points
do
somewhere
it.
next year. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Yep,
coming up to
definitely.
New York is probably out of the question.
Well, it ain't out of the question completely.
A little help on the funding, but
Well,
Great, now my name's going to be huge on the side of the truck.
No, it ain't even the funding. It's just just wherever I can go, just to go. You know.
No, I hear you.
it'll be dirty deeds, bad pulling picks.
We gotta get that. We gotta get that sticker on there.
Yeah. No, that's for sure.
Yep. Just go get some paint. We'll Krylon on that baby on the side of there. We'll be all right.
No, I just got that paint on that bed.
Oh, Dad. Paint every day. It comes and goes. Mad pulling fixes once.
Can't put anything on that bed.
Oh, jeez.
The paint's not even 2 weeks old on it.
Oh, it's that fresh? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we got to wait a couple weeks. You know,
When we started this
we need
build,
to see some results.
at Christmas time, the truck was bare frame in the back, nothing else. That was it. No rear, no nothing, no springs, nothing, just the frame rails.
So you did some changes.
Between me and Herschel, we've pretty much built the truck.
Reconfigured it.
That's awesome.
2 months, 3 months.
Nice.
So
What, you work on gas trucks? I might need some reconfiguring if this baby hooks. Don't mind. It's all up to you. Yeah, I'd say a legend.
Willie Umps. We need Willie Umps on here.
That could get interesting. That could get interesting quick.
So this is a little different for me, just because this is kind of out of my area. You know,
Here.
You?
like
I'm not used to being watched.
don't worry about that.
Watched right now.
Ray makes me be watched.
Is this
I don't have a choice.
Is this live stream
Oh,
right
it's
now?
on Facebook
Yeah.
right now. You are on Facebook.
Yeah, we can't edit
If
to
I
make
do
us
this,
look any better.
everybody's
The ratings,
gonna do-
the ratings are slowly. They're going down.
Well, that's not. I mean, that's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, this face is the face. I mean, there's no fixing this. It's over. Oh. But yeah,
oh boy,
got the possum truck right. We're got to get him over here. Gas truck guy.
one of your guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, he's down from down south. Yep.
He's next.
I
okay,
think he's
guys.
ready to go
okay.
on. So
Hey,
Thank you for letting me on here.
Hey,
give me
coming
them
over.
stickers.
Hell yeah,
I'll get them on
I'll be
there.
over
We'll
on
pass
Yeah, I'll
the
be over
mic
there to pick your truck apart a little
Okay.
bit.
here, do you want to? You gonna stay? What are you gonna do? I'll head out for a little bit, and you can head in. So how's that?
All right.
Here, you move over, and we're gonna play music.
Well,
Duck,
see,
duck, goose.
that's how fast it works. All right, who'd you bring in now? He's got a southern accent, so he must be from south of me.
Yep, he brought himself a 6,300-pound truck.
Okay.
And I'd never seen the truck. I just met him
Until
here.
now.
Just met him here today. What struck me was the name of the truck and a little critter he's got up on top of the fuel tank.
Does he get a critter? And we were talking about these critters the
Yep,
other day.
and-
Remember, I said I thought I got bit by
Yep.
one. That's how bad I felt.
And I'm partial to them. My wife hates them. And Playing Possum is the name of the truck. And
doesn't see? I get up and the phone rings. Never got bit by one, did you?
No.
I thought I got bit the other day. I felt like I had rabies.
Come pretty close a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to grab a hold of one.
Yeah.
Try to bite you.
Kick a possum down the road or two, you know.
so, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Now hold it. Now with that deep of an accent, where are you from? To play games like kicking possum down the road, you're not from New York. I don't think you're from Pennsylvania either.
Originally from a little town called Highland County.
You call a town
Yep.
Highland
Yeah,
County?
Highland County.
Yep.
That's the name of the town.
Yep.
All right, what state?
Virginia.
I was going to say Arkansas.
I know where he's at.
Currently live in Goshen, Virginia. It's way back there.
Yeah, I guess so. Another Virginia boy.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So playing possum
Yep.
got you into the sport of truck pulling. You must have been something before this.
No, not really. I've always liked motors and stuff like that, and started out running some demolition derby cars younger, and then I got into truck pulling. And just one of my good friends is in this sport, and he helped me out, and we got started. I've been doing it now about 7 years.
So you got, was that fans or the competitors?
Competitors.
Oh, I thought maybe it was fans. Oh, well, you'd be a fan if you don't make it.
I tell you what, the whole group, the guys, I haven't got to the northern guys yet. I'm going to get to their group next, as soon as I get over there.
Yeah.
When I went down Dragon Motorsports and pulled, the atmosphere, the people, the competitors, like, it is in pulling, the sport of pulling, we all get along in one way, shape, or form.
Oh,
North,
yeah.
south, east, west,
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter where you're at. The hospitality between competitors down south is so much different. I mean, it's until you hit the track, then that's game time. But after that,
Oh, yeah.
I'll help him, he helps me. It's just, the family is so tight.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, even over there when I'm walking through, everybody will talk to you, show you stuff. It is wonderful. I mean, it's a wonderful group, and I'm not going to say any one of them trucks that's in that lineup is any slouch.
Yeah.
I cannot believe the iron sitting over there that they picked to come up. You want to see top trucks. So far, I'm going to get to the north. Didn't say nothing bad about the north yet. Didn't get there. But the southern picks, I tell you what.
Yeah, we all get
There's
along really
some
good.
machines.
So
And
your
people
first
are great.
your first full season was then last year.
Last year, yeah.
First full season. So championship?
I hope so. Maybe this year.
Oh, okay.
We was a little late getting started last year,
Yeah.
but truck seems to be doing real well, and we hope to do really good this season.
Great.
Maybe
Are you pulling with Dragon?
I'm pulling with Dragon.
Okay. Dragon
Yeah.
Motorsports.
Yeah.
It's 6,400-pound class at Dragon Motorsports. Up here, it's 63 for their little special thing. But
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
We run a 6,400-pound class, and it's a lot of competition down there. I mean, we usually have 15 to 20 trucks show up to every pool, and we, like you said, we all get along. We have a good time, and it's good.
so now, what bit you into this? Like when you had your first hook, getting in, when you drove your first truck, what happened?
Well, actually, I was a big fan. Aaron Smothers, the Money Hog truck that pulls in the national class.
Yeah.
Growing up as a kid, I was like the biggest fan of him, and of course, I liked it. And then when I got to doing it, I moved closer to Aaron, and then he kind of helped me get into it even more.
Conned you into it?
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he kind
He
of
kind of helped
great
me
con.
into it, and I enjoy it. I like getting meeting the people, competition, and all that goes with it.
Now you must have a big corporate sponsor, big name behind you, putting the cash in the bank.
No corporate sponsor.
No,
Just
not even a small sponsor.
No, not
half
even
a
a
corporate
sponsor.
LLC, DBA.
A good wife that lets me spend a lot of money.
Oh, all right, we give her the thumbs up. She's
You're
over
actually
there
spending
smiling.
your money because this week I'm spending my wife's money.
See, that's
Well,
weird. That's not
see,
how
I
that
done-
works.
I done spent all of hers, so now I'm on spending mine.
There you go. There you go.
The backup.
Yeah, this is
I like that.
plan.
I like that. I like
Oh, I
that.
love it.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
that's
so out of pocket
Out of pocket.
every week under
Every
the
week.
hood, lots of time, and so far, wouldn't have it any other way, would
No,
you?
I love every
I
minute of
knew
it.
you'd say that.
And Ray, I'll give you one guess what the brand of the truck is.
Bet it's got a bow tie on. That's probably why we drug him over here, right?
I can't. I cannot walk past the GM. I mean, they're so pretty.
No, you said was it older body style or newer body style?
It's an 86 body style.
Oh, so
it's
the
a little
square.
older.
Square body.
Yep, square body. Nice. Now, was it something that you bought, or did you go to the junkyard and what
the
name was
daily
your town?
driver.
What name was your town again? The local junkyard in your town?
Yeah, it's no junkyards.
Somebody's
Actually,
back lot in the back field?
the truck started out as a pulling truck in a littler class, and I bought it, pulled in a little bit littler class for a few years, got some seat time,
Yep.
and then moved up. And when you move up, you pretty much rebuild the whole truck from scratch.
Oh, absolutely. You have to. Just how it goes.
So what was the drive for that?
Just like doing it.
That's
Just-
awesome.
You keep getting
just-
to a certain limit with that smaller truck. I need more. What do I got to do?
Yeah, and that's the whole
Right.
thing. You need more power, more this, more that, and you just keep trying to do little steps at a time till you get to where you
Yep.
want to be.
I tell you what, the class that you're in is not a cheap class.
No,
I mean-
it's probably the most competitive class that Dragon.
Well,
Motorsports
I
has
think
got.
that's anywhere, and we've talked about this. That
Yes.
enhanced, and you guys like on that verge
Like,
of that
like your
enhanced,
altered stock,
right
bullet.
to
Yep.
that smaller street mod that we have up in the North Country. That you could dump a ton of money into these things, and I know a couple of guys from Walton here. We talked with Southern Tier guys that are that enhanced to that almost street mod class. That these guys got tons of money into it. You were
Yes.
talking with Zacharias. I mean, that motor that they originally run with you could run that in an enhanced class.
Yes. Yep.
You know.
And the thing is, no matter what you put into them, like your truck, any of those trucks on the line in that class, 64 or 63 for here's sake, for Keystone, but
Right.
the tight does, like we talk about the tight class. It doesn't matter. They're on top. You guys are on top of each
We're
other all the time.
right on top of one another.
Right,
We're
right.
within a couple of feet usually of first to 10th place, and that's why I like the class because
It's exciting.
It's exciting. It makes the pulling good, and it's just close pulling.
Yep.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
getting beat by
Oh yeah.
10 or
Oh, yeah.
15, 20 feet.
You still feel like you're part of it.
Right? Yeah, you still feel like you're a part of something. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no doubt. But well, we wish you the best luck tonight or tomorrow night.
Tonight.
No, tonight, because he's in the
Tonight,
southern, so it's the
63,
north
yep.
versus south. Now, what's your feeling on that? It's only two of you have the opportunity versus two of you from the north to come back on Saturday for the shootout.
You better be on your game tonight.
Kind of what we said Tuesday night. They got one shot at this to put 2 in.
There's no sandbagging. There is no lay. Oh, I'm going to lay back a little bit. You got to give it your all.
You better give it your all the first time.
Yep. Do your math. I mean, pick that setup, and you better hammer down.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
but yeah, appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate y'all having me.
No, terrific. Yep. Thank you.
Beautiful truck. I mean, all of them are down there. Yours stuck out. I love the credit. Name's great. I love it.
Love it.
Appreciate
Terrific.
it. Well, thank y'all for having me on.
Don't be playing the possum out there tonight.
Oh,
don't be doing that. Jesus, no.
Yeah, I won't.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming over.
Y'all.
Good luck tonight.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
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 Geez, 3:43. We might as well close. Well, you want to sneak in here? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Come on, you're the professor. You're supposed to be giving lessons tonight.
Live clinic?
Live clinic? Come on, we don't get you in here.
I know.
Here,
Right
we'll slide him right in the middle.
Yep.
Back him right in there. Slide right in there. He can back right in.
Yeah, you do. Better be able to. You got a phone truck. You better get in
there.
there.
The professor, the driver of the Feelin' Froggy tonight.
Man, we might have to.
You ready? You got the parking brake on?
I got the brake on.
All right, I turned the mic on for you.
All right,
Professor. The Feelin' Froggy tonight says he's going to give a lesson.
Not tonight. It was Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday night. Saturday afternoon. Saturday morning. Going to give a school is in session.
Me.
That's right. It's you.
I don't know how much of a fight it's going to be.
And Matthews. And Hickok.
Yep.
Matthews, he's done.
And Muxel.
I got his.
Kozar. How many else in that class? You got. It's stacked left to right.
12, I guess.
12. Probably the biggest class here Saturday morning.
Definitely.
What do you think? Back at it one more time. Let's give her hell one more time.
I'm gonna put it right in that sand pile.
I hope you do.
Either when I'm hooked to the boat or when I'm unhooked, one way or another. I'm in that damn sand pile.
I'm in that sand pile.
Yes.
Now I'm told you got something to put in the beach. Are you gonna put that in there tonight?
Oh, I'm gonna put it in there as soon as it starts.
As soon as you're gonna go put it in the beach.
Yep, I gotta put it in the beach.
You're gonna put it in the beach.
And we're gonna see how it looks.
We'll see how it stays.
Yeah.
And that's what frog parking, right?
Frog parking.
Frog parking only. Going in the beach.
That's right.
I stood on the beach. We're gonna stand on the beach later, so we'll see how it is.
I'd stand up there.
Well, you
have to crawl.
You're a little more unique than the other drivers.
Yeah, more than one way.
Well, I think we should talk about that because your dad kind of prods me about that every time when I get to hang with you, and you were probably, he says, the only one, and I think you may be the only one that I know of that is a quadriplegic that drives a pulling truck.
That's correct.
You're the only one that I think I know. It might be one. No, might be.
I don't know.
I don't know of another one.
Nope.
I don't know of any other ones. Hey, you can do it. Try. That's all you can do, right?
Well, it's no until you ask, as I'm told, and you get in there and you do a pretty good job of it.
Hey, I give her hell.
But might as well. There's only one way.
Yeah.
Beach.
The beach.
Beach. Now, do you start going around the house just saying it out loud?
I
practices the
Start yelling at your wife.
Actually, I brought a bunch of sand in my house.
Is that?
I set up a couple of chairs.
And you drive this into it?
Yeah,
Just get the feeling.
You drive this into the beach? Is that what all the sand up there?
I just keep running into it.
See, now this is the puller in him.
That's right,
He's got front weight.
He's got weight in the front. He'll adjust it throughout the week. You know that, don't you?
Especially on the sand. I got to put a little more on there so I don't spin out.
You better go talk to Miller's. Maybe get some new rubber for the back.
Sharpen them.
We put the grinder to
As soon as
it.
he gets over there,
That's where you were heading now, wasn't it?
It was, and you got me over here.
Oh my goodness! Dale Woods, the driver of the Dale Woods Jr., the driver of the Feelin' Froggy. Now Dad's driving the Mini.
Yep.
Now the tractor's back home.
Tractor's back home.
It's naked. It's got no motor, and I'm told.
No, it's getting fixed.
It's getting fixed. So we got to
make it bigger.
But you can be almost like the guys on Days of Thunder because you got another motor here today.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sorta. So if he breaks down, you got to get out and push him. You guys go and push your motor.
If we'll push our motor, if we break down, we take it back. Is that how it works?
Well, if you got to make it now, what happens if you hurt yourself Saturday, make it to the finals, and he doesn't make it? Are you allowed to take that motor?
You know, I don't think I'd have to ask to even.
Well, I'm saying.
We're all good.
Well, what I'm saying, would you be able to get that? Well, I mean, you'd be able to get that motor, couldn't you?
You don't have to ask. You just take it.
He'd hand it to me anyway.
You know he would. You know
don't
he.
listen to me,
You
Bill.
know he absolutely would give you that motor. You know he would.
He would.
And we're talking about John Zacharias, the driver of the Hulk.
But now, what I like about you, Dale, is that your spirits are just, they're always up. I mean, when we were talking on Facebook the one time, I said, you know, because you got, one year you had a trouble, you got your, I guess it was your sleeve?
Yep.
Got caught in the throttle.
Oh, yeah.
She hung open, sparks come out of the pipe.
yeah.
She was revving to the moon. And I'm like, well, we don't want to have that again for last year. And you're like, well, it'll be a good show. I mean, who has that kind of spirit? Like, heck, let it go.
They said I wasn't done until I shut it down, so.
Yep.
Oh, look out. Big iron coming through.
That guy's going to tow me out of here.
Is that going to hook you up, get you in and out?
That's the sign of things.
See, and they're still moving guys in and out around here. So either that or trying to get rid of us and get us kicked out of here, get ready for the next show. But we're going to be live tonight. You guys are going to be ready for Saturday morning.
Saturday night?
Now I see there's one competitor over there. See, he's here watching you. He's taking notes.
Oh, yeah.
The champ is taking notes.
He's trying to get secrets over there.
He said something, but he heard the weight, and he come running over.
He did.
He heard about the weight and coming running right over.
Ray, what you missed is what I say about his spirit. Every time you say, Saturday morning, he says Saturday night.
He
knows where he's going. Yes, he does.
He even said he'd stay and watch me pull.
He wouldn't pack up. He'd stay for you.
Leaving.
He's staying right to the end.
He said he'd even help me load up.
A hell of a man.
Yeah.
So he's just going to back, like, if he gets close to your distance, he's going to just back out, right?
That's the way to be.
Yeah, he's just let it go.
That's right.
He's going to back out.
He's not going to back out.
He might not even show up.
See? This is how they jab at each other.
You know the best part is?
Yeah.
I owe the poor guy dinner from when?
2 years ago.
A year ago.
Last year. The hour menu still exists at Mickey D's.
And that's what I told him, but he said he needs beer, and I...
Oh, that's
how it goes. Expensive night.
That could be. It'll be a long night. Well, maybe going into the final Saturday be a long night.
Maybe
turn into Sunday.
He'll let me off if I make it there.
Maybe. He'll swipe it clean.
Oh, come on.
Oh, double down, he says. Double down.
Well, we'll see.
He's going to be walking over to Miller's next looking for tires.
That's not a cheap date.
Oh, he was already there once. I gotcha.
He needs a lot of help.
Well, I guess we're going to get ready to close it out. Thank you for coming over. You might as well stay here and close it with us because you've been a lot of fun.
All right,
that's right. We're closing. We got to get ready. Saturday night. Yep. Tony, last minute thoughts before we go into Thursday? North versus South.
That one, see how it goes. I mean, we got to keep it. You know, and for what I've seen that lined up for the picks, I was skeptical on the picks.
Right.
These picks are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
They did a great job. And
excited to see it.
I'm sad I'm not in it, but I'm in another class, so I'm good.
There you go. Just as good. Don't forget, you can watch it right here tonight on the Keystone Nationals website. You can go, you can buy it. It's $13 tonight, $15 and $20 for Saturday. Be sure to go buy it live. It's going to be streamed all night. If you purchase it now, you don't have to wait till later, and you can watch it up to 1 year. Watch it in your archives. Go back and watch it anytime. We're going to be back here tomorrow. Myself, Tony, Adam, Katie, the rest of the Pulling Network crew. 2:30, we'll be back here on Facebook giving you the recap. I got a feeling you'll be back.
Oh, I'll be back.
The professor will be back to give us updates.
I'm giving clinics tonight.
You're giving clinics tonight. You'll be standing on the sideline telling what they did or the good or bad.
I got to teach Dad how to drive.
we need a replay for tomorrow.
The minis tonight. We're gonna get it to the sand pile.
These guys got to make sure they get on Facebook and watch you.
Well, we'll be there. We'll be there. Pay that money. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, big thank you to our sponsors, High Rev Technologies here. Josh Momley, big thank you to High Rev Technologies. Go to www.high-rev.com. And, of course, 2 Natural Blends. Big thank you to them as well, being our sponsors here this afternoon. Good night, everybody. We will see you here in Keystone National. Stop by and see us. Again, we're here all weekend. Be sure to share it, tell your friends about it, and buy the pay-per-view, and be ready 6 o'clock right here in Harrisburg.
Virgin.
There you go.
I get to keep this, don't I?
Yeah, come